Weekly forecast of major markets. S&P 500 rebounds towards 5,000. US dollar to Japanese yen rises past 147 yen and 33 sen. WTII $75 resistance. Australian dollar to US dollar tests 0.65. US dollar to Swiss franc nears 0.87. Bitcoin at $40,000. Gold at $2,000. Nikkei strong. Tide may turn for NZ dollar as bets on interest rate cuts paired. The worst may be over for the New Zealand dollar as higher dairy prices and a pushback of interest rate cuts by the nation's central bank should support the currency. The Kiwi may recover toward 62 US cents by March end as traders abandon bets of a May rate cut, according to forecasts. The currency can reach the mid-60s should the Federal Reserve ease policy before the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, Westpac Banking Corporation analysts wrote in a note. The currency closed at 61.13 cents on Friday. Two important events this week could determine the future of Fed rate policy. Two big economic reports coming up this week could go a long way toward determining at least which way the central bank policymakers could lean on policy. Gross domestic product will be released Thursday and the personal consumption expenditures prices reading on inflation is out Friday. It's not about secret meetings or decisions. It's fundamentally about the data that will determine policy, Chicago Fed President Austan Goolsbee told CNBC. 2024 to 2025 exchange rate forecasts from Danske Bank. Update January 2024 to 2025 exchange rate forecasts from Danske Bank. Update January 2024. Danske expects market expectations for major interest rate cuts are too aggressive. Despite U.S. interest rate cuts, Danske expects that the dollar will gain net support. After a slight gain, euro to US dollar is set to weaken gradually to 1.05 on a 12-month view. Despite slow BOE rate cuts, the pound is set to lose ground amid weak fundamentals. Pound sterling to US dollar won't be able to make headway with pound sterling to US dollar sliding to 1.18 in 12 months. Commodity currencies are set to edge lower amid tighter financial conditions. Scandies will be unable to sustain recent gains, again due to tighter financial conditions. Wall Street's foolish 2024 trade is betting on early Fed rate cuts. The latest warning for investors unleashing dovish monetary wagers across the board. Two-thirds of Bloomberg Markets Live Pulse respondents said that betting the Federal Reserve will loosen monetary policy early is the most foolish among popular trades heading into 2024. Even as the S&P 500 closed Friday at an all-time high, money managers and analysts are contending with data that signals U.S. economic resilience and Fed officials who pushed back against reducing interest rates too soon. Thank you.